isn't an everyday thing. And I thought you guys would all have fun checking this out. So look at this.
Oh, well, they're already coming out.
See, look. Okay, don't shake the table. Look right here. See his nose hanging out? See that? See that albino python? Everybody look real close. See his nose is out? Now let's see if I can pick his egg up and see if I can keep him out by putting a little pressure on it. So it's actually, I can see by his nose, it's actually a purple, at least a purple. Maybe even a special one-of-a-kind snake, because it looks suspicious. And it is a purple. I thought maybe we have, this is a collection, I'm hoping for something a little bit special. I thought maybe that. So look at that.
That's a good size.
So this guy, this is his first day in the world.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday. Today's his birthday, and you guys got to celebrate. So now, what I do here is I actually open the eggs. Don't poke them. They'll actually, you know what? These snakes will bite right now because they're born to learn. No, they're actually born to learn to defend themselves. Because if a bird that maybe wouldn't even eat them normally came down and started pecking at him, and he just laid there, then they'd keep picking at him. But because he'll defend himself and strike back, he'll scare the bird off. So he'll seem real ferocious and maybe even get a little bite in him. So see, there he is. See, he's poking his head out and flickering his tongue. So now what I do is I open up the rest of the eggs, because if we don't, they sometimes drown. And because and in the wild they would actually drown in the egg, a small percentage of them. And we don't. This isn't the wild, so we don't want anybody to not make it. These, you know, so you can see all the cuts in them. That snake's been working at getting out all night probably. So we're going to go ahead and just slightly open that up. Now,
oh my God, it's a baby newborn.
So that's pretty cool, huh?
That's amazing.
When's the last time you went to the zoo and got to see this?
Look, it's a baby.
Never.
Probably never will, except through glass.
He just opened up the baby.
We do this all the time here. So you see there? There's another one.
Oh my God.
Absolutely. I might have gotten bit by the mother getting them out.
Oh my God.
Now you notice half of them? You notice that some are albino and some are normal? Okay, well the albinos and the normals are because they came out of a female that looked normal but carried the gene, and we bred it to a male that had the gene expressing. So what it means is 50% come out each way approximately. That's out of 100 eggs. Now this is only half the clutch, but because the other half hadn't started cutting at all because of the position in the incubator, I'm going to go ahead and wait, and we're just going to do these right now so we can do it with somebody else. So later today maybe I'll be doing the other ones, or tomorrow, I'm not sure. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and cut these for you guys, and we'll see what we got. Maybe we'll end up with something special. Yep, stand back a little bit. See, there's another normal colored one. Now every one of these carries the albino gene. So we're getting a lot. Now the other ones might hatch, and it might be mostly albinos. So it just, see, look, there it is. Look, he's pulling his head out. There it is.
That's his first day?
That's his first moment. See, so you see how this one's been working at getting out?
Don't push me. Open it.
Albino.
And it's an albino.
Oh, an albino.
Now this is actually kind of a special albino because it's a purple. And the purple is from a type of protein that actually makes color in it. That's right.
Those two are probably twins.
They're not twins because they're in two different eggs, but they are siblings.
They're brothers and sisters.
And look at that, there's another one.
Have you ever found one before?
Absolutely. Maybe we'll get lucky and today will be a day.
So all these eggs come from the same one.
There's actually more, I was saying, in the incubator.
These are from one snake.
Yep.
What?
Wow.
One snake.
See all the cuts the snake had?
Where's
Look, he's in there and actually got air and everything, so he's in good shape. The mother is in the back.
And she had, she's like,
44 eggs.
wow. Once?
She's really going mad.
So
And her
22
stomach was
albino,
huge.
the
Her
other
stomach was
22.
huge.
That's albino.
Oh, another albino.
How long do they incubate?
So 22 albino, 22 regular.
There's three albinos.
Back up, Tubby, move your head back a little bit.
Now here, before I cut them all, I want you guys real quick, give this a little feel. See how it's, It's squishy like leathery.
Is there a snake?
See that's because now what happens is you see how it's loose. Now don't squeeze too hard. Just
Baby's in
so because you see it's collapsed. What happens is they get real big. Hold on, let me tell everybody so we can all learn. So because it's collapsed, it actually tells me it's close to hatching. What happens is they swell up and get bigger, and they actually grow, and then right before they hatch, they start absorbing their yolk and making space, and that space actually caves the egg in, and when it starts to cut, it gives them an air pocket. So like if you look like this egg here, see how it's not collapsed anymore? It's because look, it's already cut and it's sitting there breathing. You see? So like it's already actually cut and has some airspace in there.
Is that when it first starts breathing then?
What's that?
Before that it doesn't breathe air then, right?
No, before that it doesn't breathe air. It just gets well, the blood, because all eggs have to have blood vessels, so just like chicken eggs. That guy there, I don't even know, I don't think he made it. He didn't cut his egg and he didn't make it, so that sometimes happens. Okay, so here's another albino. Let's see here.
Okay, because I was just here. It's not very new.
There's another one. See him just took his first breath.
Oh my God.
There we go, another albino, see? Another albino.
Come on, Jordan.
A lot of them already cut.
That's amazing.
Okay, that's right. See that? This one started getting out. Let's see what's in there. You guys tell me what it is. I'll close my eyes. Now that's an albino tiger. You see the pattern?
Mickey,
So we
here's
use
an
two different
albino
types of
tiger.
albinos, so this might even have two fathers. Yep. This one looks like another one that maybe he's not doing too good. We'll cut it open and see how he does. So we actually had two in this clutch who didn't do well, but no, he's fine. Everybody else is fine. Did I forget to cut any? Nope, I got them all, huh?
You know this works your way out now.
So, what do you guys think about this? Is this cool or what? Okay.
Excuse me, can you please take one out of this?
Well, you know, I could, but it's not right because what happens is they have to absorb their yolk, and none of these have probably absorbed their yolk. So I sometimes help them out at the last minute, but you see, I can look and see just in case. There might be one. See, he hasn't absorbed his yolk, so I have to let him absorb his yolk. So these guys aren't ready to actually totally crawl out. See, this one's starting to absorb his yolk. I can see how fat his belly is. Let's see.
Oh, look at Mickey.
You see, he still has some. You see how big fat section in it? So he'll probably crawl out in the next couple days. So in a couple days, we're going to put him out and let him actually crawl out in front of people. So we just got to set up an incubator. But these guys, you guys were actually here on their birthday, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we each name one?
So you guys could all name one.
Which one do you want to name?